On Westpac's first half result, we've reported $3.5 billion of net profit excluding notables, which was down 1% on the prior half. We feel like we've managed the business in a disciplined way, both growth and margins. In particular, the highlight was our margin excluding notable items was unchanged over the half. We have seen less impact from mortgage competition in our margin, and that allowed us to manage the margin well and hold it flat this half. In terms of growth, we've seen growth in all our key segments, 5% in Australian housing, 9% in Australian business and 9% in consumer deposits. From a cost perspective, costs were up 3%. That was mostly related to technology, our prior investments and also technology run costs. And impairments were 9 basis points of loans. There was some increase in stressed exposures, but 9 basis points of loans is low by historical standards. The balance sheet's in great shape. Our capital ratio was 12.5%, and that's supported a further return of capital to shareholders. We've increased the buyback by $1 billion, and we're also paying a special dividend of 15 cents per share, which is around another $500 million of capital being returned to shareholders. So we're pleased with this result. So on risk transformation, we've reached a major milestone this half with the completion of the integrated plan. Promontory have released their 12th and final report, which shows or outlines the completion of the plan. That's a major milestone for us. So in addition to the portfolio simplification, which was completed last year, the integrated plan being completed this year, we feel like we've made a major transformation in risk. Of course, risk is never done. We've got great foundations. We need to sustainably embed those, and that's what 2024 is about. So on the economic outlook, the word I'd use is resilient, is how I'm seeing the Australian economy. If we look at demand in our core markets, we're still seeing demand in business lending and mortgages. There has been a little bit of up and down softness in spending on our cards products, debit and credit cards. And I think that is the impact of interest rates, higher interest rates, inflation, and obviously the increased tax take. But broadly resilient. We do expect growth to slightly pick up if you look at GDP growth in 2024 and 2025. But the impact of elevated interest rates will come through into an increase in unemployment, but still below the levels that we were seeing pre-COVID. So overall resilient. I would end though that we know that it's not an even impact on our customer base, and some customers are doing it tough. And if customers need help, I would encourage them to call us early. There are plenty of options available for us to help them navigate this period ahead.